Namaste. I'm going to be sharing with you a meditation, and it's just something that came up for me. I use my yoga practice to tune into my body, and I follow sensations to figure out what's going on. But more importantly, I do use it to check in with my mind and my thoughts and my emotions. And if I didn't, I think I'd become numb or detached. So I'm hoping you can use this for a tool, even if you don't do yoga, to learn how to just drop in, become a little more aware of what's going on the inside, and give yourself permission to feel, maybe permission to heal. Just make sure you're comfortable, and we'll begin. Take some time to settle into your space, getting comfortable. Find subtle movements, maybe gently rocking your head from side to side, or moving in the fingers. Whatever you need to do to just feel a little more present in the time and the space that we have together. Eventually, close your eyes. And in stillness, I want you to notice the flurry of activity that still might be in your mind. And I want to ask you, what's your story? What are the thoughts that your mind thinks all day long? Are these the same stories you had yesterday and the day before? How does this story make you feel? Allow any emotions you might be feeling to begin to rise to the surface. Drawing your attention to your heart. If your feelings can translate to words, what would they be? What are the feelings deep within the layers of your heart? The ones that may have been behind a shield of protection. The heart oftentimes feels empty, alone, unheard or unseen, forgotten, or even abused. Can you let those emotions rise and feel vulnerable in the moment with me, and yet also feeling completely held, safe, and protected? Coddle these emotions as if you were holding a newborn baby. Give permission to feel, but also you may want to give permission to begin to surrender some of these emotions, a sense of letting go. Do you need to clear the palette and make room for something new? Perhaps letting go of your old story, the story that you've been thinking, the same story you told yesterday and the day before. Allow the breath to deepen. And notice on the exhale how the body becomes heavier, as if to solidify itself to the ground. Immerse yourself fully in the oceanic quality of your breath. Feel the rise and the fall, just as you would feel the waves ride up on the sandy shores and then recede back into the ocean. Can you let these waves begin to wash away any emotions from the heart that need to be cleared? Sadness or anger, feeling neglect or hurt. Underneath, I want you to see if you could find pure, unconditional love. The love that each and every one of us crave and each and every one of us deserve. What does this look like? And what does this feel like? Give it texture, give it image. What would it feel like to live without judgment and to live in this safe haven, one that you can create from within? As you breathe in, I want you to see if you can feel larger than your physical form. As if the point which your body ends and the space around you begins, blurs and becomes one. And as you exhale, I want you to get heavier, but I also want you to feel softer in your heart. Allow any emotions to softly rise to the surface, without judgment, without criticism. What are those emotions you keep locked up within the layers of your heart? And if they could speak words, what would they say? What does it feel like to truly experience these raw emotions from a place of pure, unconditional love? Breathe in, and as you exhale, can you feel a sense of washing or purifying from the heart? Cleansing away any heartbreak or rejection, any sadness, the same way that you would watch the waves recede back into the ocean. Let this begin to clear the heart, the layers of emotion that have been stored up or built up from within. Give permission to let go. Let go of anger or sadness. What are the words that you long to hear? On your next breath in, can you feel your heart expanding? In each exhale, continue to cleanse and clear these emotions, the ones that might hold you back or tie you down, where you've built up anger or resentment. Consider what might be on the other side of that. What is true unconditional love? In your mind's eye, can you shift to what it might actually look like if you were able to surrender and break down the walls and the barriers that you've built up for years around your heart? What might that look like? It is natural for us to want to protect our heart, but at what cost? How many of us grow numb or detached from our own feelings? True unconditional love never hurts. Can you find the unconditional love for the true, authentic self? The one that never criticizes or judges. It only knows pure love. I want you to immerse yourself in that sensation. And if there's still sadness or anger or rejection, I want you to breathe and use the exhale to continue to release and surrender any sadness. We are making room for something new. Begin to cultivate that vision. Can you see a softer heart there? Begin to slowly call yourself back into this space. Keep your eyes closed, but sharpen your mind. Keep the body soft and the muscles liquid. Feel your heart beating. Feel that sense of support and caress of the higher layers of yourself, and nothing more than unconditional love. When you're feeling lost, remember the breath is all you need to reconnect to your heart. On the inhale, invite the higher self in. And on the exhale, try to let doubt go, let anger or sadness go. Let the breath purify any heartache, letting any words from your higher self to just whisper anything you long to hear. We are all enough. As I depart, I am humbled to have spent this time with you on the delicacy of our hearts, and taking this message with you a little softer and a little more open. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Namaste.